everybody, what's up? My name's Preston and I'm here at the ADRO USA headquarters. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step guide on how to install the E92 M3 carbon fiber package from us here at ADRO. So as you can see here, we have our newly designed carbon fiber front lip that just has the most aggressive styling brought to you by Davis Lee. As you can see, included in the kit, we have all the hardware that's needed to complete the install. We have the adhesive promoter, double-sided tape, and we are opting to use electronic power tools. However, you can get this done with a household manual screwdriver. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started at applying the 3M tape and getting over to the car and getting this on the vehicle. So just a quick tip for you guys, one thing that makes it easier for me is I go ahead and start with peeling back the 3M backing, folding it forward, and then applying some masking tape so I can quickly indicate where it's at and then rip off the entire strip in one piece. All right guys, so now that we've got the 3M tape all adhered to this carbon fiber front lip, we're gonna go ahead and head over to the car and get everything finished up on that end. All right, so we've made our way over to the vehicle, and just real quick, I do want to address, this is a modern classic, so it had quite a bit of front lips on it. As you can see, there are some pre-drilled holes here for the old lip that was removed from this vehicle. You may have one that has never had a front lip and there are no holes. So now that we've addressed that, we're gonna go ahead and grab our front lip, and we're gonna go ahead and just put it right into place. As you can see, pretty self-explanatory how that goes. And it just lands and looks so beautiful right on this vehicle. Alrighty, so the next step, we've got our drill and drill bit. We're gonna go ahead and do 3 holes connecting the front lip to the lower part of the bumper. So we're gonna do 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, all underneath, of course, using the corresponding nut and bolt. All right guys, so now that we cut the car off the lift, we're gonna get it prepared up on its side on some race ramps to install these beautiful carbon fiber side skirts. So nonetheless, we're gonna get this jacked up on its side, up on race ramps, get this all lined up with 3M tape, how you just saw on the front lip, use the adhesion promoter and self-tappers. All right guys, so as you can see, this install was quick and easy. You can do it at home by following these instructions. It'll be the exact same steps on the passenger side, which we aren't going to display for this tutorial. However, with this being said, side skirts look great, and we're on to the rear diffuser. Okay guys, so next up on the E92 installation guide, we have this beautiful rear diffuser, and there are some special notes here that we need to pay attention to. So on the back side of the diffuser, you'll see that we have these glassed in bolts that'll pass right through the rear mesh of the E92 bumper. And then down here in the center, we have two holes where we will have to drill through the bottom of the bumper. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on some preparation work, cleaning off the surfaces here, putting on the adhesion promoter, the 3M tape, and then we'll get over to the vehicle and start our installation. All right guys, so as you can see, we've got the diffuser fully installed on the vehicle. It's looking right, it's looking tight. So next up, we're gonna go ahead and lower the car, bring it down, and we're gonna put on the ATR1 wing, which we're super excited to show you. Okay guys, so we're here on the last part of the M3 E92 Heritage Line installation process. Now, as you can see here, we have all the parts laid out. We've got the uprights mounted onto the wing, pre-mounted, but I do want to break down everything that's here on the table. So on your left here, we have the flat end plates. We have the reinforcement brackets that will go inside the trunk, which we'll pay attention to that in just a few. All of your hardware, 3M tape that's made specifically for this installation, and the corresponding reinforcement bracket and end plate. Now I do want to pay special attention to some of the hardware here. As you can see, we've got our screw, nylock washers, and nylock nut. Now when we have this installed on the wing, it's important to note that the uprights are on the outside of the mounting surface here for this ATR1 deck plate. All right, so once we get everything tightened here, I do want to point out the 3M tape that is supplied here in your installation kit and one of the pieces for this ATR1 wing. Now you'll notice this one here, it directly corresponds to the cutout that you'll find here on the flat end plate. Now what this is designed for is to go ahead and place it here on the end of the wing, creating a weather seal from the end plate to the inside of the main deck. Likewise, we have these two larger 3M templates that have been cut out. These will also correspond to the bottom of the uprights for those holes that we're drilling in the trunk lid to create a weather seal so water does not get into your trunk. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pop the trunk now. And we've got to remove this interior trim panel. So as you can see here, there's some interior push pins all the way around, and I've got my trusty interior tools. So we're gonna get those all pulled and removed so we can see exactly what we're doing underneath in our effort to get this drilled and get the ATR1 wing installed. Okay, so now that we've got our interior carpet panel out, you'll see that we've got the exoskeleton or the reinforcement structure for the trunk. Now I want to call out the reinforcement plates and how these should be put in. So you'll see it's labeled with an R and an arrow facing the front of the vehicle. You'll simply just place this in here, line it up with these two index holes, which this was scanned for. Then you'll see the three holes that have been pre-drilled through the reinforcement bracket. That's where our mounts are going to go to screw through into the upright. Now on the side here, you'll see the reinforcement structure for the trunk. We want to drill a hole through there to put your rivets in. That will hold the reinforcement plate in place. So make sure that you're doing it through this reinforcement structure and not drilling all the way through the top or exterior surface of your trunk. Okay guys, so now that we've got the reinforcement structure in, all of our holes drilled for our hardware, our 3M tape adhered to the bottom of the upright, keeping that weather-tight seal, ensuring water doesn't come through. We're gonna start assembling this by putting the upright on the exterior part of the trunk. And then we're gonna take this spacer. You might be wondering what that's for. Now, what we're gonna do with this is I put it on the end of a zip tie as displayed here. And what this will do is allow us to put it in between the exterior and the reinforcement structure, fish it through, and now we're lined up, ensuring that we don't crush the reinforcement structure or pull in the exterior sheet metal. And by the way, if you're wondering, the long screw or this indentation here, the bolt actually goes to the top. It does not go through the bottom. So we'll go ahead and get that threaded all the way through, and that will be one of our indicators for the wing and the placement lining up the other two holes. Awesome, guys. Well, as you see, we've got the entire E92 M3 Heritage Line kit installed, from the front lip, side skirts, rear diffuser, and this awesome swan neck wing. Likewise, if you guys have any questions, make sure you comment down below on this video, or you can reach out to us at support@adro.com, or you can reach out to us on Instagram at adro.inc. Likewise, we have a vast dealer network where you can reach out to them if you'd like to purchase this kit for anyone in North America or around the globe. So let's go ahead and break it away and enjoy the montage.